Yeah, starting on a global campus has had a great impact on everything that I've done here, to be honest, because coming from a small background, you're not used to seeing so much of different people fostered within one environment working towards one goal. But over in University of Leeds, you make friends from all over the world, and you work together with these friends on a daily basis, and you get to know them. So by getting to know these friends, you get to know their culture on an in-depth level. And I wouldn't like to say I was closed-minded, but I wasn't as open-minded as I would love to think. But I guess that's what the intercultural and the global aspect gives you, a wide aspect on life.
Well, I think having relationships with friends from different places. I have friends from India, from the Caribbean, from Angola, from Korea, from China. It's been a really great experience because you get to know so many people from so different places, that everyone speaks different languages, different cultures, and even if we are talking about the course and giving examples of what happens in every country, or even if we just go out and eat in a restaurant, you'll see that there are so many cultures, so many different ways of doing something, that it's just really enriching, at least for me, to have that exchange with different people from different backgrounds, and at the end you all can hang out together and learn from each other. And I think it's just it's a great experience to have a university like Leeds that provides that environment.
What you need to do is actually get out into the broader campus. Even if in your class a large proportion of the students are from a similar cultural background, they certainly aren't within the broader campus itself. I think we have 35,000 students here at Leeds who are engaged in not quite as many activities, but there's plenty of other activities out there. This is your opportunity to go and explore a different culture through a social activity, through a sports activity, through engaging in a religious activity, a cultural group, performance, arts, learning another language. All of those things are available to you within a very short space of time, and actually you probably never get an opportunity to engage in such a depth of experiences as you can during the year that you're here. But you do have to be brave. It can be quite scary going out there and meeting new people, particularly if it's in a new cultural setting. But everybody here is new and they've never been here for long, so actually most people will understand how you're feeling and be very welcoming. So just be brave and go out and give it a try.
Here at Leeds you'll really be encouraged to foster global understandings of research topics, and most commonly that's from the topic, the home country that you come from. So you may be doing a research project on flood risk in your own country, and a colleague of yours on your course will be doing a similar project in his country, and so you can begin to understand and develop a sort of global perspective on research within a particular area that you're studying.
On my course there's quite a lot of international students, and we had a session where we presented all our research ideas in a PowerPoint, and it was really interesting to see these different perspectives of things, because I do sociology and my research is about society, and to get these perspectives that were international, especially because some of the stuff I'm focusing on is based on laws and how it's different across the world. It was really interesting to see an entirely different perspective, what it's like in a different country, and people bringing that knowledge here. I think it really adds a richness to what everybody's doing. So yeah, I found that really interesting and helpful as well.
The benefits of studying on a diverse campus is that we have lecturers and professors from across the world, and this means that we're studying theories and academic subjects that aren't just focused around Europe and America. So in this way, we're not just studying a Eurocentric view of business, we're thinking about how globally business is run, specifically for my subject. And this means that we get to hear about how business is run in China or in India, and how that's going to be affecting the world globally.
I really love working at Leeds because it's such a multicultural university, but it also really values interdisciplinarity. So for me, I have students who come here to study water, sanitation and health engineering, but often when it comes to their research projects, I'm putting them in contact with people who work in political and international studies and that kind of thing. So for me, being part of this global community is actually connecting up people from all over the world who work on different things and looking at how we can address global challenges in a really systemic way.
Okay, well I feel very privileged to be in a position where I'm working with colleagues and working with students from all walks of life, because it's an endless learning curve for me. It gives me plenty of opportunities to explore ideas. There's never short of somebody to have a good discussion with about something, and to expand my own thinking and my own ideas. So just the luckiest person on earth, really.